Classification of design patterns. Basically, there are a few classifications like fundamental design pattern, creational, structural, behavioral, partitioning, and concurrency. Fundamental design patterns. Actually, these are fundamental in the sense that they are widely used by other patterns or are frequently used in large number of programs. Delegation, interface, abstract superclass, interface and abstract superclass, immutable, and few more. Creational patterns are ones that create objects for you rather than having you instantiate objects directly. Normally, a developer prefer to use new keyword to create objects, but actually in real practice it is much better to avoid new keyword while creating object. Instead, use some creational pattern for the more robust and maintainable code. This gives your program more flexibility in deciding which objects need to be created for a given case. So these are a few names of the creational patterns: factory method, abstract factory, builder, singleton, and few more. We'll look into detail for singleton after this session, after this introductory session of design patterns. Structural patterns. Structural pattern helps you compose groups of objects into large structures, such as complex user interfaces or accounting data. Adapter, iterator, bridge, facade are some of the structural patterns. Behavioral patterns. Behavioral patterns helps you define the communication between objects in your system and how the flow is controlled in the complex program. Chain of responsibility, command, mediator, state, strategy pattern, and few more. Partitioning patterns are basically, say in web application, both the client and the server are capable of executing logic. So the client through the JavaScript and the server through the server-side scripting such as Java. So there are several factors that dictate the partitioning of application logic between these two tiers, or maybe between tiers. If you are using communication, you need to use partitioning pattern for a better code. Filter, composite are examples of partitioning pattern. Concurrency patterns. So as the languages advances, most of the languages or technology now allows multi-threading, and there are several problems while working with multi-threading. So if you use well-tested patterns while working with multi-threading, it will reduce a lot of headache for managing multiple threads. So focus on two kinds of problem, mainly the sharing of resources or focusing on deadlock management and concurrent execution of operations. These patterns present generic solution to frequent occurrence problems found in concurrent and distributed systems. Single-threaded execution, producer-consumer, bulking, and some other also available patterns for multi-threaded environment. You can classify them as a concurrency patterns. So this is a brief introduction to design patterns. Now we will start with singleton pattern.